From the time of Better Life for Rural Women program, Nigerian women have proven to be more than mere bench-warming spectators by being more visible in the scheme of things, ranging from running homes, businesses, the private sector, politics, even government. Judging by their successes recorded, it is no gainsaying that women are no longer pushovers. Today, what we hear is, what a man can do, a woman can do even better. On this episode, we are going to see a woman who survives the odds as a tricycle rider, what we call keke napep. Interesting. Welcome to Edak Willie Show, and I am your host. Welcome back. This is Edak Willie Show. Our guest today is a woman tricycle rider. Please, let's meet her. Welcome to our program.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please introduce yourself.
My name is Chinase Gemono.
Okay.
And I'm from Abia State. I got married to an Imo man, a Ngokbala man, and I'm happy to be there. Thank you.
That's a nice way of introducing yourself. Can we know more about your background?
Well, nothing so much about me, but I thank God in everything. I give him glory from where I'm coming from. I'm the last and the only girl of my mother, though she left me early, but I thank God for his grace. And I was brought to Lagos by my elder brother, Mr. Jacob Okoroku, and he's a wonderful man. He trained me, and at least today I have OND, secretaryship, and also in diploma course. So that's it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So please tell us, what led you into riding Okada?
Not really Okada, ma'am.
Oh, tricycle.
It's tricycle, ma'am.
What led you into it? How did it all begin?
Well, I've worked as a secretary and about so many organizations. The last place I worked was Gabros International. But as time goes on, I discovered that I can be working and be able to train my children. More especially, a secretaryship work need more attention. So you can't really, I found that I couldn't cope. And my husband asked me to take care of the child at home. And I was doing that. And I found that I couldn't stay idle. I joined the Okrika business. As I was doing it along the line, I had problems with customs and other things attached to Cotonou Road. And my husband was working. Suddenly things went back for him. He lost his job. So I decided to help out. One day I was just taking my bath. I had a voice that said, the money you have in your hand, invest it on tricycle riding. So what I did was to call my husband's attention. Well, I didn't have the intention then to use the machine to start riding it. But when I had that, I felt maybe it's my husband's job to do. So I encouraged him. So somehow we joined the business by putting the money into microfinance. So when we joined that microfinance, we were able to get the tricycle riding. He started it. But along the line, he wasn't doing well. He was having problem with borough councils. He couldn't cope because he's not the type. He doesn't like something so hard, all those kind of things. He doesn't like it. So, and I looked, children are crying. They want to eat. I was complaining. I found out that keep on complaining will not give me a solution to my problem. One day he traveled. I called somebody to teach me. That was how I learned it. He called me, where are you? I said, I'm working with your tricycle. He said, you are not serious. I said, I'm working with it. That was how I joined the business. He came back. By the time he stayed 5 days and came back to Lagos, I have made 10,500 and also eat with the children. So that gave me the encouragement to continue.
Wow.
And I thank God.
This is interesting.
Yeah. So it was like, come, this business, you cannot do it too. I said, but let me just try and help you. And if just as though I purposely did everything. No, in fact, everything was really, what I did helped out. So by the time the bank came, I was able to see some money out of the one he kept and pay. So I thank God, even when he lost it, I was able to go to the bank to collect the tricycle by myself because I decided not to lose that tricycle. So I collected it back from the bank. And by the time I came back, somebody bought one for me, making two. I now told him that you cannot be in the house while I go out. So you try and use one. Let me use this one. But to help you, please, sir, don't bother about the feeding in the house. But just make sure you pay your keke. Let me help you out and take care of the house. I also pay my own. And I thank God I did. Today the tricycle is mine. And also he had his own too.
Interesting. So how has been your children's reaction like?
Well, there is nothing they can do that they enjoy it. But especially mommy carries us with keke. Yeah. They enjoy mommy riding them than even daddy.
So how long have you been in this business?
I've been on it, getting to 5 years now.
And it has paid off.
Yes.
Interesting. Being a woman tricycle rider,
yes,
I'm sure it attracts a lot of attention.
Oh, yes.
So how do people react to you? How do they see you?
Thank you, ma, for this question. Like when I newly started this business, I was the first woman and the only woman at Lawansin.
So you have more than one woman now?
I have about 4 women right now.
Wow.
So when I started, I was like, even every little child, mothers, father, a woman riding tricycle, children would say, come and see, come and see. A woman is riding tricycle. Mommy, you're riding tricycle. One day I carried a woman from Bako to Lawansin. I will forget this. So when she entered, she said, she used Igbo. She said, no, meaning she said, and this is a woman, oh. This one woman is riding, I'm afraid I don't think I can enter this one. So the second person that was with her asked her, let's just get in. Maybe we'll be the one we enjoy. So they get in. I drove them to Lawansin. She said, wow, madam, I'm impressed. I enjoyed your ride more than even a man. This is just good. I'm encouraged. So, and I thank God for that.
Interesting. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Thank you for coming back. If you're just joining us, we are still talking with Chinasa on tricycle riding. Please, now I want to know how you deal with Agbero, area boys on the streets.
One day I called them Agbero. They say, who is Agbero? They are not Agbero. So
some people say they are strikers.
Whatever they are. But I thank God for His grace. When I came out, I was able to meet up what their demands and but had pressures from them, torment from them, the first group that was there. And I thank God I patiently stayed back and overcome them.
So now that you are the breadwinner, does it affect your marriage in any way?
I'm not really the breadwinner, I'm a helper.
Okay.
I'm a helpmate.
So you go out in the morning, it's such a tedious work.
Yes.
Does it affect your marriage in any way?
No.
So how do you cope? How do you balance it?
Well, I've been a good mother to my children. My last baby is 1 year plus now, 1 year and 6 months. I ride with pregnancy.
How long have you been riding the bike?
5 years.
5 years.
Yes.
You still have find time to make babies.
Yes. And
yes, superwoman.
It's just God. It's just God. So just to let you know that for the fact you are helping her does not make you to be heady or make you to feel you're a ruler or you are the head or you're the breadwinner. You're only a helpmeet. So God has been able to help me to be a helpmeet and a good mother to my children and a wife to my husband. It's not by my strength, it's not by my power, but I've been supportive, I've been helping. Though some difficult challenges come up, and sometimes what somebody expects is not what you really see in terms of marriage. But with God, all things are possible. Because sorry to say this, I know you didn't really ask me this, but let me divert a little bit. I know many women are going through what I'm going through. Because anybody that says doesn't have problem, sometimes you're a liar. But you need Christ, you need wisdom to tackle it. We have men in different understanding, in as much as we have women in different understanding. We have women who feel a man is working. They fold their arms. Let the man keep bringing. They keep demanding, not knowing what he's going through. So do we have men who are lucky enough to have a woman who are hardworking. They don't really do much. But I thank God, with God, I've been able to be overcoming those issues in my life. I know it has not been easy, but I thank God for His grace, because His grace that have kept me, that have not lose track or lose focus.
Okay. So has this business really improved a lot?
I thank God for everything.
In more ways that you...
I really thank God, because if not this business, and I don't think some things I achieved today, I will be able to achieve it. But I thank God I've achieved a lot.
Tell us about your aspirations.
Well, I'm not intending to stay in this business for a very long time. I'm still trusting God and believing to settle down, because as part of a woman concerned, we grow old. And being that it's a tedious job, I can't stay there for a long time. So I'm hoping and trusting God to be able to balance, have my own business to manage. But if it's not that I'm training family, I'm having, helping the family, I think with the level I've achieved, I should be able to, by now, relax and just start giving only higher purchase. But still, if when you give the higher purchase, people disappoint you. People that are riding, they disappoint you. So, in that ground, I still feel, believe and planning that I will settle down and have a better business to do. Okay. Why still in this business? Because there is nothing like transporting business. Yes, transporting business is very good business.
So if government were to empower women, what would be your take? What would you think they should do?
Right now, I heard the government have bring this women empowerment. I still believe they should encourage women in this tricycle business. Give them tricycle to pay little amount of money or to pay bit by bit, not with so much interest. Encourage them. Make it easy for them to get. Make it close. Let it be close to their reach, so that they can be able to be encouraged. And many women also like trading. And I believe that when you empower a woman, you empower a home, you empower a nation, because the burden of the home will be lesser. So I feel women should be encouraged and be empowered to come into the business. Though many doesn't want to, but I believe if they know that they can make money without renting shop, rent shop, in the next 12 months, is due for you to pay,
but
you make nothing.
The woman or the women have to test their strength, because as you are talking to me, I feel your strength. I feel you are a very strong woman. Not too many women have that kind of strength.
I'm not really strong. I'm not really strong as you are saying me. Just that is a mindset.
Yes. Let the women test their strength, know what they can do and what they cannot do. Well, hold the thoughts. More to come. Let's take a break. Let's pay some bills. Welcome back. Chinaza, please, how do you encourage young women?
Yes, I would like to encourage young women. Where I stopped before we went to break. So it's good for us for young women to do something legitimate, a very good, something that can give them something, not looking outside
and begging.
And be begging. Get up in the evening time, dress to look for a man that will give you money. When that man finish giving you the money, he will ride you. They will tell you to use what you have to get what you need. That's not it. They will just use you and dump you. With what is happening right now in the world, infections everywhere, destruction is happening to women. Their dignity is being loosed. So it's better you calm down, let the Spirit of God direct you, open your mind, do something. I have a young girl, those days I was at Coast Street. When I saw her a few days ago, I was happy. She's a very young, beautiful girl. Very young, beautiful girl. Beautiful. I think maybe she has had friends that have advised her to misbehave a little bit, but she found out that there's no gain. Today she calmed down. She have a little boutique selling okrika, first grade okrika tops. And when I saw her humbly,
happy, yeah.
She wasn't married. She's not yet married, but at least for the fact she's in the shop selling something instead of selling herself, I was happy. So it's not only Tricycle you can do to make money, but being I'm in the business, I welcome many. But there are other things you can do to make money. Stop selling yourself. Do something good. Do something legitimate. Do something that can help you have dignity. People will see you and respect you. Today, I thank God, many respect me. Many respect me. Even the place I just secured an apartment, I'm respected because of how I bring up my mind to do things instead of complaining and grumbling. So anywhere you go, God make a way for you. So you just do something tangible for yourself instead of selling yourself. Somebody was discussing with me the other day, a woman. I love that woman's perspective. She said there is nothing like your own business.
Yes.
It will give you time for your children. When you're not too strong to go out, you relax. Nobody will query you. When you are fit to go out, you can wake up in the evening and say, okay, let me go and source money. You find out you still make something before the night comes, and that happens to me. So you key yourself into a very good business. Look for a business, either Tricycle, open shop, look for something tangible to sell so you can be able to have time for your children. Don't keep idle. Don't stay idle. Watch the children. They are our future tomorrow.
Thank you, Chinaza. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. I really enjoyed.
God bless you.
I really enjoyed it. Thank you. And we'll still call you back another time.
Thank you.
More grace to your elbow.
Thanks.
We'll be right back. Let me just show you some few things that you can use to get a smoothie, nice tasting smoothie to relieve constipation. What I have here is cabbage, lettuce, cucumber, and bananas. First of all, what I do is that I blend my cucumbers first. About this size is enough. Cut them. I don't scrape the back. I wash them very well. I add it to my blender. This time I'm going to use some water. So I blend. Now I add my lettuce. I've washed all my vegetables. Now I add few leaves of cabbage. Just about a handful. Handful, add to it. It's one vegetable that you should consume every day. Finally, I add one banana. You know, some people complain of vegetables being bitter, but banana at the same time will give your stool bulk, and it will help, because it's smooth, it will help to get things moving in your intestines. So banana will suit your stomach walls. It is one food that is very, very good for your stomach. Apart from giving you your stool bulk, it will help you to move your bowels. So if you are constipated, or you have constipation problems, or you know someone that has that problem, prepare this smoothie for that person. The person will tell you thank you. And if you like ice cream, I tell you, this can replace it. You know, sugar, it's not that good for you. Quite an inspiration, you'd say. Women in charge. That's all we have for you on this episode. And with our favorite kitchen segment, I'm sure you'll keep a date with us. If you have any questions, comments, or want to be part of this show, kindly call or write to us. Our numbers and email are on the screen. I am Edak Willie. See you next time.